Well, hello, friends. I'm so happy to see you here. We are going to have so much fun talking about essential oils today and how they can help us during this time of year when it's Thanksgiving season here in the US. And even if you are out there in the world, anyone can celebrate Thanksgiving season. So we're very happy to have you here. We're going to talk about a blend to just help with digestive support. But then we have a lot of exciting things happening over on the Aromatics International side when it comes to deals for you. So I'm going to take you through and walk you through different sales that we have going on over at Aromatics International. And I'm very excited. If you have been looking to stock up on different products, or you've been like, oh, I'm just waiting to just for the right moment for sandalwood or rose, then this is definitely the event for you. Karen's bringing me, I was like, Karen, go grab some hydrosols because I want to talk about hydrosols today too. Do you want to wave at us? Karen can wave at us. Hi.
Hello.
Karen's going to be on chat.
I feel like Santa Claus. Mrs. Claus.
Are you Mrs. Claus? Well, we know Mrs. Claus runs the show, right? All right. Yeah, we've got Mrs. Claus right here. Okay. I've got all kinds of products here. I would love to know what you are drawn to right now in terms of your own essential oil journey. Are you blending for pain management today? Are you blending for anxiety relief? Are you here to ask questions or get advice about a specific thing? Because we all have stuff happening, right? So on Sunday, I went and did a pickleball round robin. I played pickleball for an hour and a half. I am just falling in love with pickleball right now. And I tweaked something in my leg because I'm not used to just that kind of those movements. So I've been leaning into trauma oil with lavender essential oil. So that's on my mind in terms of what I am looking for in terms of support from our plant resources. So I would love to know, what are you looking for support when it comes to our essential oils and aromatherapy? Maybe the holidays are really anxiety inducing. Maybe they're just so full of joy. You just want to amplify that joy. Maybe you've got some stomach stuff going on. Whatever it is for you, pop in. You can also put in silent. You don't have to share if you don't have to specifically share, but I would love to know. And we're going to spend some time at the end of our workshop today, just really brainstorming with you different possibilities. I'm going to take suggestions from chat, from you who are putting in ideas, and we're going to look and blend together different ideas around what specifically you have going on. So this is an interactive Q&A as well as an exploration of the Aromatics Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals going on, which are very, very cool. I just had a full walkthrough before this presentation, and it's way better than I ever thought it was going to be. So I'm very excited to share that with you. We've got a lot of people who are loving pickleball too. I wish I could play pickleball with all of you. I think that would be so much fun if we had our own aromatherapy pickleball league. I think that's my new favorite thing in the world. All right. So Julie's leaning into rose for some heart opening. That's a very good thing to do, right? Those florals just really help whatever we need, whatever's going on. Sometimes, again, during the holidays, it can be such a wonderful time, but you're also talking to Aunt Stacy about something, and maybe it's a difficult conversation and you need to have an open heart to try to put yourself in her shoes and to see where she's coming from or whatever it might be. So yes, that is just part of the holidays, isn't it, for many of us. Skincare, love that. We have skincare, again, is individual, but it's also very universal, and that those leaning into those body butters, leaning into the hydrosols that I'm going to talk about a little bit later. For example, we have rose hydrosol back in stock. Now, one thing about the products that we are over at Aromatics International, and I want to take you and just do a really quick tour so that you can, as we are going through the presentation together, if you are like, oh, I really want to try Cape Chamomile for sleep, or I really want to check out sandalwood, because as if you've been following us, you know that we are offering the very last run of this particular sandalwood from this particular distiller, and it is gorgeous. It'll never be available again in the history of the world. So if there are different products where you're like, I really want to get that product, then I want you to see your options before we go through and talk about different things, so you can get your shopping list going if you want to take advantage of the Aromatics International Black Friday sale that just opened this morning. I think at 1 a.m. it opened this morning. All right, so I'm here at aromatics.com. It is, again, everything is on sale over at aromatics.com. And on any order over $50, you do not need to be a Natural Living Club member to take advantage of this. You can be anyone in the world. You do not need to be inside of our club. You have the option of one of 3 gifts at checkout on any order over $50. And I'll show you that in just a moment. So you can click here, shop now, go over here. Everything's on sale and you have your free gift on any order over $50, which is very, very cool. No code required. You just fill up your cart and go to checkout. And this particular sale ends Sunday, which is the 30th of November at midnight Pacific time. So down here, you can look at everything everything is discounted a little bit differently. So there's a great way to search if you just want the best prices available. You can actually go down here and search discount. And you can, let's say you want to look at everything that is, for example, let's say 40% off. Click that. Then that will filter in everything that's 40% off right now, which is very, very cool. You can get some myrrh hydrosol, which I'm so excited for you that you can get myrrh hydrosol for 40% off. I have personally been using myrrh hydrosol as a toner all summer long. We did a skincare Natural Living Club workshop together earlier on this year where myrrh hydrosol was a toner piece between a cleansing myrrh hydrosol, and then we created just a really nice lotion together, or a really nice oil-based nurturing product to put on at the end. And I have been using myrrh hydrosol every single day on my face and neck and chest area, and I cannot tell you how much I love using this as a toner in the morning or in the evening as I am in my skincare routine. And the fact that it's 40% off is incredible. Now, one thing about the beginning of our Black Friday promotion is that, as you know, all of these products come from small scale distillers. So if there are products you're interested in getting, I would get them today for sure, because we will be running out of products as we go through. For example, we're already out of 5 ml ginger. We have other variants, other sizes, but we're already out of that. So you want to definitely get your shopping list together and take advantage of these incredible prices and make sure that what you order is still available for you. So definitely early bird is going to get the worm on this particular promotion. And we're so excited for you to replenish your aromatherapy toolkit, or to just get in there and try new things. This is a great opportunity to try new things. And if you have questions along the way, if you've been thinking, oh, I'm really going back and forth between Roman chamomile and German chamomile, tell me about that. This is a great time to ask those questions in the chat. We've got our team here ready to answer questions. And of course, I'll be bouncing in and out of chat as we go through our presentation and our time together today. For example, I want to check in and see how everyone is doing. We've got D Principal, me too, Jenny, the myrrh hydrosol. I mean, honestly, it's incredible. And we did a whole event. Now, where you're watching right now, we're on the Aromahead Institute YouTube channel. After this event, you can go through and watch previous Natural Living Club events and other videos we've put together. We have so many topics on sleep, how to work with hydrosols, anxiety relief, depression support, grief support, so many different presentations with essential oil recipes and ideas and suggestions. So if you are wanting to go through and you're like, you know, I'm really having a hard time with grief this time of year, I would highly recommend going back through and watching those workshops and making your list of oils for different recipes that we're putting together just for those specific things. So we're here to help you as you are navigating, choosing which oils you want to bring into your life and to help support you, whatever is going on with you in your world right now. All right. I know Patricia's saying, I love the hydrosols. This is such a great time to stock up on hydrosols, which is very, very cool. All right. So we've got some pain in the back and the legs from Joanne. So yeah, essential oils are so wonderful for pain. And of course, whenever I think of pain, I always think of trauma oil as your base, right? It's that holy trinity of those three gorgeous infusions, herbal infusions in one product, which is our trauma oil. So I feel as though everyone should have trauma oil on their shelf at all times, and a big bottle of trauma oil, because we're all pulling muscles and we're all having aches and pains, and the people around you have aches and pains, and trauma oil just on its own with whatever aches and pains you have going on is such a great thing to use by itself or blended, or having an essential oil blend, using it as your base. So if you don't have trauma oil right now, definitely add it to your list and go get it today, because I don't want you to miss out in case everyone orders trauma oil and we don't have any left for a while. So go take advantage of that for sure. Anxiety relief, absolutely. Sleep aid. All right, we've got a lot of things going on. We're going to pick a couple of things towards the end of our presentation, and we're going to spend some time playing and blending with that and help you come up with some blends. And again, if you have a specific product you want to know more about, a specific essential oil you have a question about, just pop that into the chat as well. And Patty has a sore throat and ears. What should I use? To me, sandalwood comes to mind almost immediately in terms of soothing that sore throat. I'm not sure about ears. I need more information on ears, but I'm imagining that there's pressure and you have a cold or flu going on. Yes.
Put it right behind the ear.
Oh, maybe you should just come join us, Mom. She goes back. She might come out for the Q&A. You can take the sandalwood, just put it in a little bit of lotion or jojoba, and just put it right behind your ears. And that's going to really just help with that sore throat situation. Of course, you want to layer in other things. For example, you can layer in gargling with salt water. You can layer in sleep. You can layer in, we have a beautiful blend just for cold and flu support called Breathe Clear. Just putting in that in some lotion on your chest, or doing a stock blend where you do a steam. There's all kinds of ways to support. And when you're over at Aromatics International, we've got so many recipes for you. You can go to the recipe section. Can we hop over to my computer? You can go to the recipe section here, and you can search usage, for example. And let's say that it's cold and flu for you in your house. So let's click cold and flu, and we have all kinds of recipes that really they're our favorite recipes. When we find a blend that we love so much, we personally are using these recipes all the time, and we just put it in this collection so that we have access to it anytime. And we've been doing this for over 20 years. So it's a really deep collection of recipes to help you as you're navigating different health challenges or experiences in life. All right. Well, we're going to be making today a diffuser blend for digestive support. So I'm going to go over to my Natural Living Club. This is where I'm going to grab the recipe. I'm over here in Classroom. If you're not yet a member, please join. We have so much fun over here. Click Classroom. And this is where you can also find PDFs from previous events that if you're looking for specific recipes, for example, for cold and flu support, or you're looking for hydrosols and how to use hydrosols, or just protecting your health with essential oils, relaxing, peaceful evening. We've got so many ideas here. And we have replays and we have PDFs for you. So let's click Essential Oils for Digestive Support. We blended 2 of these last week, and now we are blending the 3rd one this week. So I'm going to go down here. We are going to make the Holiday Calm Diffuser Blend together, working with 3 drops of sweet orange, 2 drops of ginger, and 1 drop of peppermint. Now, if you want to make this your own, you absolutely can do that. If you think, yeah, I do want a Holiday Calm Diffuser Blend to just really help support digestion, but also Thanksgiving dinner has the potential of being rather fraught emotionally. So I'm going to add in an oil, or maybe I'm going to keep out the ginger, but I'm going to add in a lavender. So it's going to help with everyone's digestion, but it's also going to help support the overall mood of the room. So you can play with these recipes and really make them your own, depending on what you have around and depending on the intention of why you're blending. So let's go ahead and play with this recipe a little bit so you can make it exactly as it is. But of course, we're going to play with it too. All right, so this is, we just love this diffuser so much. Now, we work with this diffuser all the time. This is our third event this week, and it is, I believe, the third time we've been using this diffuser here in our studio. We love it so much. Just a little reminder that when you're done using your diffuser, that you want to dump out the water and you want to just wipe it down with a paper towel or some kind of cloth just to remove any of the oil down from the base of your diffuser. And that's going to keep it fresh so that the aromas you're using each time you diffuse are going to really be exactly what you're looking for and not starting to be a kind of a compilation of all the oils that you're using in your diffuser. Okay, so that's just a little pro tip. So I'm going to fill up this diffuser right over here. It says max. So I'm going to take it right up to that max fill line or just below. That's perfect. Now, if I make this recipe exactly as it is, I would be putting in 3 drops of sweet orange, but we're going to mix it up a little bit today. I'd be putting in 2 drops of ginger. And of course, all of these 3 oils also have really supportive emotional properties as well. But if you are looking for that calming component to your diffuser blend for your festive holiday dinner, we're going to look at how to put in some lavender cashmere. All right, I'm going to smell all of these caps together. All right, let's weigh in. So I want to take one of these oils out and I want to substitute lavender cashmere in, which is also it happens to be one of your free gifts today. On any order over $50, you have the option of 3 gifts. I'll show you at the end of our workshop together. I want to substitute cashmere, lavender cashmere in. Oh, it's just gorgeous. So I'm going to look over here in chat. Which oil should we take out in terms of our sweet orange, our ginger, and our peppermint? In terms of which one should we remove from the recipe? And then we're going to replace our lavender cashmere into this blend. So it's still helping with our digestive support, but also it's helping to keep everyone calm and balanced and grounded. So while you are coming up with your suggestions, I'm going to start smelling some caps here because we're just having fun playing with our drop by drop method. We're taking the recipe and we're adjusting it to our own needs so that we are able to be emotionally solid on Thanksgiving Day and also support everyone's tummies. Okay, so I'm going to start by taking ginger out to see how that goes. So I've got my peppermint, I've got my sweet orange, and I've got my lavender cashmere. That is beautiful. I will say that the peppermint is really jumping out at me and kind of overpowering, if I'm going to be honest, the orange and the cashmere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the orange and the cashmere lavender, which are beautiful together just by themselves. I'm going to hold the peppermint down here. So yeah, we would definitely want to do maybe just 1 drop of peppermint if that's the way you're leaning. And then I would probably do 3 drops of each, or maybe even 4 drops of sweet orange, 3 drops of lavender cashmere, and 1 drop of peppermint. And that's going to make a better blend. Okay, Vera, I like it. Let's just take out the peppermint altogether. It's big and bold. Let's see what happens. So let's put the peppermint over here. Let's take and see what happens when we put in our ginger and our lavender cashmere and our sweet orange. Let's check that out. Wow, that's beautiful. I haven't smelled that before, that particular combination, on purpose. I wanted to experience it with you for the first time right now. That is beautiful. It's bright. It's very cheery. This is definitely my favorite so far. All right, so for this, the ginger is really popping. We've got our sweet orange, which is fun and light and a little bit more gentle in aroma. Then we've got our lavender. So for me, I would do 4 drops of sweet orange to really bring that up, give it a chance to have a conversation inside of the blend. And then I would do probably 3 drops of lavender and then 2 drops of ginger. That's what I would do. All right, well, you can do whatever you want because it's your blend for whatever you are wanting to make this holiday diffuser for. And I'm just excited to see what you come up with. For this particular blend, we are going to go with our 4 drops of sweet orange. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Make sure I get the right cap on the right oil. It's just a pet peeve of mine if I put the wrong cap on the wrong bottle, because then it just smells a little muddy for a while and it smells like two things when it should smell like one thing. I'm sure we've all done that. Okay, I'm going to put my cap on my, I'm not going to put my cap on my ginger yet. I'm going to put 2 drops of our ginger in here. I want the ginger there, but I also want to make sure that it's balanced with all of the other aromas. And then I'm going to do 3 drops of this beautiful lavender. Okay, maybe 1 more. There we go. It was either 3 or 4. I couldn't tell. Now, let's smell it all together. I'm so excited. That is beautiful. It's sunshine, it's joy, it's just holiday goodness. I am so excited about this. I'm going to put that top on right there and set it to the side. That is a home run blend. I'm so excited about that. Of course, the original was also a home run. So if you're looking for, to really support everyone's digestive systems, and of course our peppermint is so good in terms of just calming emotions too. So it also has its place. All of these oils have their therapeutic properties, they have their energetic properties and their emotional properties. And all of these oils are a great choice. It also kind of just comes down to your preference of aroma, and all of our noses resonate differently with aroma, and we all have a different relationship to aroma and blends. So that's the beauty of having options and choices. The more you know about your oils, the more you're able to invite different unique combinations into the conversation to really achieve a very specific goal, which is very, very cool. Right? I love this. Yep, the 4 conifer blend from a few weeks ago. That was a free gift that we put 4 conifers together for our NLC members. That would be a wonderful, wonderful add-on into this particular blend too. The 4 conifers with the lavender cashmere and a little ginger. Oh my goodness, I would want to try that. I haven't smelled that. That would be a really great thing to try. Okay. So we have, Susan is saying, I don't like diffusers. Will this blend work in a nose sniffer? I love that. Nose sniffer. Absolutely. So you would just do a different total number of drops. So you would do your 15 to 18 drops for your inhaler. And then you would just figure out which of the 3 aromas you want to be more forward and then layer down, or you can do equal drops of all of them. And again, it just depends on how much you like sweet orange, how much you like the lavender cashmere, because if you're really wanting that lavender, well, then make that the most of the drops that you're using and then layer down accordingly. With the safety of these oils, you can't go wrong. Peppermint is going to be very strong, so I wouldn't do too much peppermint in your inhaler unless you want it to be a very pepperminty inhaler. So you just got to kind of play with it and figure out a combination that works for you. And if you're thinking, oh my goodness, I just want a recipe that's going to get the job done, we have that for you over here. Let's pull up the PDF again. Right here in this PDF, where you can work with 3 drops of sweet orange, 2 drops of ginger, 1 drop of peppermint, and this is going to be a home run diffuser blend for you, and you're going to love it so much. All right, well, we have made our blend, so now I just want to spend some time. If you have questions on any particular oil over at Aromatics International, again, they're the best oils in the world, and I'm very biased because Karen works with each and every distiller individually and really knows what's going on in that part of the world with them, often knows what's going on with their family, their community. It's a really beautiful community supporting a very intentional distiller working really hard to grow crops, to then take that plant material, to distill it down or press that down, whatever it is, to create that aromatherapy product so then we can offer it to you. So this is a huge community of people, of growers, of producers, of suppliers, of aromatherapists, of you who get to play with these oils and use them to really improve whatever part of your life and health you're working to improve. It's a really beautiful experience. If you, again, have any questions, just pop that in here. And we will go from there. But again, I'm very excited for you to go in and take advantage of the Black Friday offers that we have going on. Now, every morning at 1 a.m., a different set of free gifts will pop up. So today, let's go through. I want to show you what your free gifts are today. So I'm over here at Aromatics International. If you want to know what's going on with your account, just go here. We've been putting current promotions right inside of your account so you can keep track of what's going on. Since our Natural Living Club members have a promotion every single week, we wanted to have a place that you can easily go and keep track of what's going on, depending if you're a Natural Living Club member, if you're a Flower VIP member, or if you're a Thriving Aromatherapist member, which is very cool. So again, everything is on sale and you have a free gift on any order over $50. And we're adding new gifts through Sunday, which is very cool. So today I want to show you what your free gifts are. So I need to go shopping first so I can show you. I need to at least have $50 in my cart so that I can show you your free gifts. Let's go over here. Shop now. I go down here. Trauma oil. Let's get a bunch of trauma oil. Again, every single person in the world, in my opinion, needs trauma oil on their shelf. So let's go to 4 ounces. I need to get this to at least $50 so I can show you what's going on. All right. It's such a good discount. I need to do that. Let's add it to my cart. Okay. So I'm going to go to checkout. I'm well over my $50 here. I'm going to go to checkout. Here we go. So I meet the requirements. I have at least $50 in my account. So I can choose a free 100 ml lavender hydrosol, which is gorgeous for so many things as well. Or I can choose the lavender cashmere 5 ml that we were just blending with. Or I can choose to take one of our courses through the Aroma Head Institute, Aromatherapy 101, which is a $49 value, which is free if you are selecting this particular gift. If you have any credit, let's say you became a Natural Living Club member. When you do that, you get a $20 gift certificate from us at Aromatics International to go spend. You can apply your credit right here. It will show up right here. You can apply your credit. And then down here, those of you who are in our Thriving Aromatherapist membership program, you have, of course, even deeper discounts that will show up because your account will be tagged as a thriving aromatherapist, and that will also pop up right here. So you have opportunities for additional savings as a thriving aromatherapist. So there you go. I'm going to head back over to my comments to see what's going on. And again, I would just love to know what you're excited to shop for. What do you have in your cart, or what are you going to be putting in your cart? What are you excited to go and either learn more about for the first time or to stock up on? I'm very excited about that. I'm going to take a sip of tea. Oh, I've heard cinnamon is good for calming road rage. Karen, do you have any thoughts? Wouldn't that be awesome? I have no science to back that up, but I feel as though cinnamon smells really, really, really good. And so if you're experiencing road rage, you might as well try it. It's going to be better than nothing. All right.
Have Catherine reach out to customer service. It should be able to combine drops.
Okay, Catherine. Yep. Reach out to customer service. You should be able to combine drops with your order and your gift card. So just reach out to us, team at aromatics.com, and we will help you. There you go.
Where does an NLC member find their discount code for Aromatics?
Where does an NLC member find their discount code for Aromatics?
Your promo post.
Yeah. So let's go show you. Now, in order to claim your discount code, which you absolutely can use on any order, you would want to go become a Natural Living Club member. You can start your 7-day free trial, which is fantastic. We have a monthly We have a monthly option and a yearly option. It's $3 a month or $24 a year. We have a lot of fun over here inside of the Natural Living Club. There's so many resources. There's actually thousands of dollars worth of perks to being a Natural Living Club member. We give free gifts every single week, as well as additional education opportunities, workshops, PDFs, and again, this just incredible community of people that show up and support each other either every day or every week or however often you need support. We're here to show up and be very supportive for you. So you would go to New to NLC, click here, and this is where you would find your particular code for a one-time 15% off any Aromahead course or a 20% off your entire order through Aromatics International, and you are able to combine those two things. Now you have to be signed in. You have to be a member of the Natural Living Club to take advantage of these codes, and you have to be signed in with the same email address with your Aromatics account that you use for your Natural Living Club account. That's how our system knows to tag you and to put you in the Natural Living Club group so that your discount code will work. Otherwise, it won't work. You have to be a Natural Living Club member to take advantage of that. All right. I love these questions. Sandra, I definitely think you need shea butter for Christmas. What a fantastic thing. I love making body butters and things that you need to melt and blend. It just is decadent. There is so many recipes that come to mind. We have a whipped aloe butter. Oh my goodness. If you wanted to make presents for the holiday season, making whipped aloe butter for the people in your life is just a wonderful thing to do. We love giving our community members discounts and opportunities to go and shop. This is our best promotion of the year through Aromatics International. And we're so excited for you to go and to stock up and to just get all set with anything you might need. It's a great opportunity to think through, do I have all the accessories that I need? Do I have all the blank inhalers that I need? Do I have all of the bottles that I need? Do I need to stock up on some hydrosols? Do I have all the essential oils that I need for right now? Is there something I want to learn more about? A new product, a new oil? It's a very, very cool thing. What are your top 10 oils to have on hand? Every one of us here is going to have a different answer for you. Just off the top of my head, for me, in terms of the things I'm often working through, sleep is huge for me. I am just not a sound sleeper. So for me, what I have in my house always, I have Cape Chamomile. Cape Chamomile is my go-to oil when it comes for sleep support. Again, all of our bodies are different. We all react differently to essential oils. There are so many oils that are well researched and well known to help with sleep. And if you're someone who has another oil that you recommend for sleep, please pop that in. We're here to learn from each other. But Keep Chamomile is an oil I always have on hand for sleep. I just find it so restful, especially when I have racing thoughts and I can't turn my mind off and I'm just feeling a little bit, unsettled. Keep Chamomile just really helps calm things down and is just really, really, really important in terms of my personal collection of essential oils. I always have rose essential oil around. Rose Absolute is a wonderful option. It's a more cost-effective, but I always have rose essential oil around. It's just one of those heart-opening oils for me. And we put together so much content here in the Natural Living Club, at Aromatics International, in the Thriving Aromatherapist, and through the Aromahead Institute. And when we do that, it's a spiritual practice for us. We really just, Karen and I both, and anyone who creates content, blogs, workshops, all of us take this as it's a tremendous responsibility for us. We take it very, very seriously. So we do a lot of meditation and reflection, a lot of hiking as we're creating, and we're creating constantly. We're creating workshops constantly. So rose oil is an oil for me that just really connects with my heart. And that's what I want to come through when I'm creating information, recipes, ideas that I want to really share through the camera, and I really know will transform you in your wellness journey with whatever you have going on. So rose oil to me is a very an oil that is very meditative and an oil that's very important for me to have on hand. I love having lime essential oil on hand. It's very bright and sparkly and uplifting. Again, it's like asking to choose. I don't know if I can choose just 10. There's so many beautiful oils.
Great place to go is the essential oils.
Yeah.
And sort by best selling.
Let's do it. So if you want to know specifically top 10 in terms of what people love, let's go to essential oil singles. You can go down here.
Top right, where it says featured.
Thank you so much. Top right where it says featured, you can go to best selling. And these are the best-selling essential oils in the essential oil world. This is just very standard across the board in terms of what people love and are drawn to. So we've got our frankincense, peppermint, orange, lemon. I cannot believe lime is up to 80% off. Go buy lime right now. We're going to sell out of lime before the end of the day. This particular producer for this particular lime oil makes it just for Aromatics International. It is the best lime I've ever smelled in my life. It is absolutely gorgeous. Go grab that right now. That's going to be flying off the shelf today. Ravensara, again, is one of my very favorite oils when it comes to cold and flu support. Of eucalyptus, tea tree, lemon, and the list goes on and on, which is fantastic. Now you can go to, for example, let's drill down into tea tree. There's so much information here if you're new to us. Up to 60% off. That is incredible. I cannot believe all of these discounts. I'm very excited for all of you to go shopping. You can just look at the shelf life. You can look at the production date. And Aromatics International is one of the only companies in the world to be very transparent about production dates. It's very important to us. For us, shelf life of a product begins from the moment of distillation, not from the moment it's shipped to you. And that's a big distinguisher that's very important to us. And it helps us feel even better about making sure your oils are vibrant and you know exactly when the production date occurred. You can go down and just look at the chemical families. You can look at different plant parts, different ways we recommend using the oils. Safety and shelf life is huge and important. You can click over and check out the GCMS reports, and you can look at specifically what essential oil components are in that batch of essential oil. Now they vary batch to batch because these are alive, natural plant resources, and the soil that particular year, the weather that year, the amount of sun the crops are getting, when the producer decides to harvest, and then how they decide to, how long the distillation is. Maybe it's a 5-hour distillation that year, whereas the year before was a 4.5-hour distillation. All these things create a different oil entirely. Of course, it's very similar, but no batch of oil is ever identically replicated, ever. It's every single batch of essential oil is very unique, even if it grows in the same field and produced by the same producer the next year and distilled in the same way. It's going to be a completely different oil because it's a different plant. And when that happens, it's just a magical thing. So all of your essential oils are so alive and so unique, even though they have a lot in common, of course, year to year. So you can go through and check out the chemical components. And we love teaching folks how to blend biochemistry and looking at chemical components. All right, I'm gonna head back over to my comments so I can check in on how things are going. Right, it's great to check your bottle dates right now. So if you have a lime essential oil, for example, that only has another couple months left, it's a great time to get another lime and to move the lime you have into your cleaning supplies, or just to be aware of that. It's a great thing to keep track of. Now, if you, we have made this even easier for you if you go to your account up at Aromatics International. As of September of this year, we're really helping you out by keep helping you stay organized. So you can go to my products in my Aroma Head pantry. And as of September of this year, we are helping you keep track of specifically what batch you ordered, the production date, the shelf life, and then the estimated expiration date, which is very cool. You can always choose to buy it again or just keep track of it right here. We want to make it as easy as possible for you to keep track of your oils and when they were produced and the recommended shelf life. Because when you're working with a vibrant essential oil that is alive and it is well within its expiration date, or its shelf life, recommended shelf life, you're going to get a much better result with your essential oil. If you're working with an essential oil, let's say a citrus that's 7 years after its production date, it's just going to be lackluster. It's not going to work well. And it could even create a negative impact on your skin if it's oxidized or it's just gone off in that way. So it's really important that you're working with fresh essential oils, just like it's important that you're working with fresh anything when it comes to your kitchen and just in your life in general. Fresh stuff is always going to be better and going to get better results. All right. I'm checking in on my comments over here. If you have something you would like us to brainstorm in terms of a blend that we can hypothetically make with you, this would be a great opportunity for you to pop that in, and we can kind of brainstorm some potential blends together. So if you are thinking, I'm just having a lot of anxiety right now, I need an inhaler blend, you feel free to pop that into chat and we can work through some specific scenarios with you just to help get you some ideas so you can take advantage of this incredible sale that we have going on over at Aromatics. All right. Okay. So which chamomile? So for me, Cape chamomile is my go-to chamomile. Now, all of the chamomiles have their place, right? And they all have things in common. If you're looking at that Venn diagram with our chamomiles, they are chamomiles, so they're going to be calming for our central nervous system. They're going to help us with that grounding and that relaxation. Now, Cape chamomile specifically is for that anxiety relief, that deep sleep. It's very sedative, which is what you want when you're trying to lower your vibration and get into that sleep place. German chamomile, of course, is very emotionally stabilizing, but it's really known to help with pain and inflammation management. That's where German chamomile shines. It's so good for that pain and inflammation management. Roman chamomile, also good for pain and inflammation, but when you have that tight spasm happening, it's such an incredible antispasmodic. So those are kind of the differences of the 3 chamomiles, and there are more chamomiles, but the 3 that come to mind when you are looking at which chamomile should I go for. Anxiety. All right. Now, let's layer in when we are looking for anxiety relief. Well, let's make a blend for you for anxiety relief. Specifically, so I'm saved 89. I'm saved 89. Let's spend some time together here. So anxiety, can you give us any more clues in terms of, is it situational or ongoing? And do you have aromas that you're drawn towards? Are you drawn to more base notes like vetiver, sandalwood? Are you drawn to more of those uplifting, lighter notes, citrus oils? Maybe you are drawn to florals. So give us a little bit more hints in terms of the type of aromas you're drawn to, or maybe what oils you have right now, right in front of you. We can make a blend with the oils you have right now. And if you are into diffusers, inhalers, or topical blends, give us a little bit more information. I'm saved 89, and we'll come back and we'll make a blend for you for anxiety relief. I love chat so much. Yep, you can easily bookmark your particular account. I know the pantry section inside of your account it really is a game changer in terms of staying organized. All of us know that I would say process of keeping track of your oils in terms of when they were produced and their recommended shelf life. Many of us have done Excel spreadsheets. Some of us just have a notebook. Some of us just give up entirely and check the website all the time to check the batch number to see when it was produced. So the pantry section, keeping track of your particular oils and products it really is a game changer. All right, so I'm waiting to see. Oh, okay. I'm saved 89 loves citrus oils. Oh, and don't forget about the conifers. Exactly. Citrus oils are so good for anxiety relief. Now, some citrus oils can be phototoxic. Sweet orange, for example, is never phototoxic. So that's a great oil if you are looking for a topical blend. For me, when it comes to anxiety relief, it means you're feeling it and it's more acute right now. So I am going to recommend, I'm saved 89. I am going to recommend an inhaler blend that is citrus forward, but I also want to give you some base notes, and that's where you can have fun playing around with specifically what base notes you are drawn to. Karen, can you grab lime and vetiver? And an inhaler? We'll just blend this for you. To me, you want to have that sweet orange in there. We're going to also add in some lime, and we're going to layer in some vetiver, and we're going to smell those caps to see how that works. And we can also take in our lavender cashmere, which is one of your free gifts for today. That would be a wonderful blend for anxiety support. Thank you so much. Also, the Cape chamomile, if you're really feeling anxious, is going to be a beautiful blend for anxiety relief. So between, and you want to know something. This has been a big year for us. We've had some ups and downs in terms of we've lost people close to us, and we have weathered some emotional storms here. And for me, peppermint has become a surprising oil in terms of calming for me. And as you work with your oils and as you really understand how they work for you personally, situationally, I have typically only reached for peppermint. Thank you, Mom. Kieran's my mom. I have only reached for peppermint when I'm wanting that mental focus and clarity. Get up and go. Let's do this. I have noticed that peppermint, just in this time of life when I'm feeling anxiety, has been a very calming oil for me. And I've just used peppermint on its own as a calming oil. And that's been very, very new in terms of my relationship with peppermint. That's been an evolving thing. And you'll have the same aha moments for yourself when you ask these oils to come in and work for you in different situations. Okay, so I'm skimming back through okay. And again, I'm saved 89. Any other, you feel free to weigh in as we put this blend together. I'm going to drop into my blank inhaler, a polyester wick. I'm going to choose 3 oils that I feel will really help you with anxiety relief. So you love citrus. So let's start with our sweet orange. And we're just going to do a drop by drop together. That's beautiful. I want to layer in some lime. That's gorgeous. I'm going to smell some vetiver. Vetiver is so calming and grounding. The roots of the vetiver grass, they go like 8, 10, 12 feet down. They're just huge roots. And that's what is used to then steam distill vetiver essential oil. And there's just this beautiful approach to blending by plant part when it comes to our essential oils, and the grounding nature of roots and rootlets to help us stabilize our emotions is profound, because it does that for the plant, right? It stabilizes this beautiful grass down into the earth, and that is what is used for to craft vetiver essential oil. So we're going to take vetiver. I have a feeling I'm going to need a pipette. Oh, I've already needed a pipette. Oh, vetiver just smells so good to me right now. So I've got my lime, I've got my sweet orange, and I've got my vetiver. Let's check it out. That is beautiful. If you love citruses, you've got the lime and you've got the sweet orange and you've got that deep grounding anchor, which is what we need. We're calming our central nervous system down. We need that grounding. We've got the vetiver. I was going to try other, and I still might, but this is beautiful. This is one of my very favorite all-time blends for anxiety relief I think I've ever made. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, beautiful. So also need, Karen, can I have some paper? Paper. We're going to do our drop by drop method. All right, we've got our three caps right there. Just for fun, I want to see what it would be to take the vetiver and do the lavender cashmere. So here's my vetiver cap. So I've got my, thank you so, oh, paper to write on. But thank you. I have a paper towel delivery, which is perfect. Thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. And we'll make that blend together. Okay, so I've got my sweet orange. I've got my lavender cashmere, and I've got my lime. That's beautiful too, but to me, it's they're all of those notes. I love that vetiver that grounds this. Now we could take out, for example, sweet orange, and we could put back in our vetiver. So then this would be lime, vetiver, and our lavender cashmere. That's really beautiful too. And so as you can see, there are options when it comes to different essential oils that are really helpful for anxiety relief. And then ultimately, since I can't be here with you in person, I'm Saved 89, that I just have to create a blend that I think would be wonderful for anxiety relief based on the fact that you love citrus oils. So you're really blending for the person right in front of you. You're blending for yourself when it comes to aroma, because all of these oils are going to be so wonderful for anxiety relief. So this is where it comes down to education and information and knowing which oil to ask to show up in what particular moment and in what dilution or in what amount, right? So let's go back to the original blend of vetiver, lime, and sweet orange. I'm going to put my caps here. Karen, last request, can I have a pipette? Our vetiver has the orifice reducer off because it's so thick. Got it. Is that a brand new one? Okay. Perfect. That is a new pipette. So let's go ahead and get set up. I've got my sweet orange. I've got my lime. And I've got my vetiver. Oh, this is a home run right here. So now for my inhaler, I want to do 15 to 18 drops total. I think we'll do 15 drops for this particular one. All right. Shall we name this blend together? I love naming blends with this group. You're so creative. So we are going to be working with sweet orange, lime, and vetiver. It's for anxiety relief. It's an inhaler blend. So while I am blending this, let's create a name for I'm Saved 89. Let's create a name for this particular blend. I'm very excited about that. Oh man. Okay, so this is also for a lot of deep grief too. Yes. Okay. So there's a lot going on. Let's just take a minute, and if everyone could pop in a number 7 into the chat, and that will just represent all the love we're sending to I'm Saved 89. Pop in a 7 to the chat. We just want you to feel so loved and supported today, because that's a lot. It's a lot that you're going through, and we're here for you, and we're just surrounding you with love, and we're going to be thinking about you and praying for you each in our own ways as we go through. And what a time for this to be happening. The holidays, it's always hard. It's always hard for that to be happening. So pop in a 7. That just shows us that you're sending love to I'm Saved 89, because we are here and we're here to support you. Now, this inhaler is going to be really helpful when you take it out of your pocket. Give yourself a minute to just be like, I'm loved. I'm okay. Take a deep breath and just let those oils go through and do what they're supposed to do. And they're going to give you some extra support. Oh, I love all of these 7s coming in. We're here for you and we've got you. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to put down anxiety relief blend, but then we'll come up with a much better name for you. Anxiety relief blend. And we are going to be working with sweet orange. So I'm going to write sweet orange down here. Now you can see how we come up with our recipes over at Aromatics International in the Natural Living Club at the Aroma Head Institute. This is how we do it. We select oils we know are right for that intention. And then we go through, and that's the art, the heart, and the science of putting a blend together when we know which oils are going to be helpful, and we choose a modality. In this case, it's an inhaler blend. We know we want 15, 18 drops, and we are going to craft this blend when it comes to aroma, drop by drop. So I'm writing down sweet orange. I'm writing down lime. And I do not think it was an accident that you are here, I'm Saved 89, on this event today, because we are so honored to be able to just send you some love. All right, sweet orange, lime, and vetiver. Okay, so we want 15 to 18 drops. I'm going to go with 15. So we want a total of 15 drops. Now, the vetiver is going to be a more powerful aroma. So for me, we want to keep that on the lower end of the 3. The sweet orange is a more gentle aroma to me than lime. So we want more sweet orange than we do lime. So we are going to, right out of the gate, I'm going to smell sweet orange and lime together. Beautiful. So right out of the gate, I am going to put down 7 drops of sweet orange. And then I want to do, well, let's do 5 drops of sweet. Well, let's do 6 drops of sweet orange. And then let's do 5 drops of lime. That's 11 drops. And then let's try out 4 drops of vetiver. That gets us our 15 drops. So that'll be 6 drops of sweet orange, 5 drops of lime, 4 drops of vetiver, which gets us to our 15, which is perfect. So let's go ahead and put those into our inhaler. And I'm going to be using this all week too. I always have. You know, I think when you are someone who cares, a certain level of anxiety comes with that, just in life, because you care about the people around you. You want everyone to be doing well. There's a certain amount of anxiety that if you're just a thoughtful, empathetic person, that just comes with that personality type, right? So I'm always looking for ways to just keep my central nervous system grounded. And this blend is going to be the blend I keep in my pocket as I go through our Thanksgiving week, which was going to be so much fun. We have family coming over. It's going to be a great time. Okay, so I'm going to do 6 drops of sweet orange. I like to blend just right in here. You can also blend in a little glass bowl with tweezers, either way. Beautiful. Sweet orange by itself is just so beautiful. 5 drops of lime. There we go. That is coming together so well. So vetiver is very resinous. We've already had to take the orifice reducer off in previous live events and workshops because it's so thick. So that's why I've got my pipette, which if you need some pipettes, this is a great time to stock up on pipettes. I'm going to go over here and pull out 4 drops of my vetiver. 3. Oh, it's coming out slowly. 4, there we go. And I don't want to waste any of that vetiver on the edge, so I'm going to put that right there. We have a bouquet going of all of the pipettes that we use when there's just leftover oil like that. We have a bouquet going. I'm just going to stick this pipette over in the pipette bouquet, which is right over here, which is very fun. Here's our 3 most recent pipettes. So now we're creating a little floral arrangement of pipettes, which is just a fun thing we like to do. We got that idea from other members inside of the natural living community. So now I'm going to pop on we call it the butt of the inhaler. Snaps on. I'm going to create a label for this, especially because we do so many events. We're blending so many things. I have inhalers everywhere. If I don't create a label for this, I won't know what it is. So it's very important that I put the name, the date it was formulated, and what it's for right there so that I know what my inhaler is for. Oh, I like the names that are coming in. We've got calm and cozy. Be calm. I love that. I love that. Peace, comfort, and solace are some names. I like solace too. Let's do solace. I like solace. We're going to name this blend Solace Anxiety Relief. And I'll go ahead and pop this in into our Natural Living Club. Let me just show you where it will be. Let's head over to my computer. So this is inside of the Natural Living Club. After this event, I will go and put this blend right here. And this will show up under the community tab right here, and I'll pin it to the top. So this will be our Solace Anxiety Relief Inhaler Blend with 6 drops of sweet orange, 5 drops of lime, 4 drops of lavender. It's gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. If any of you are feeling anxiety at all, this is a wonderful blend to have in your pocket. All right. So thank you for being brave and putting in that you're feeling anxiety and what's going on. I'm Saved 89 and we are here for you. I hope you feel the love and I hope you take it with you. You are supported and we are here for you. All right. I'm going to head back over to our comments here. Is there any other questions that anyone has before we sign off? It's been about an hour. I've had so much fun with you just hanging out during this hour. We just love our very favorite things. Karen and I just love coming on. our whole team. It takes a village to do these events and these workshops. The reason we do them is because we want you to find ideas and strategies that really resonate with you, that can make your day a little bit better, or hopefully a lot better. So that's why we do what we do. We're so happy to be offering you some incredible discounts over Aromatics International, so you can get some supplies at a great, very cost-effective way. Again, take advantage if you are drawn to any particular product. I highly suggest you order today, because there are limited supplies of certain things, and we will be running out of product, as we always do during this weekend of our Black Friday promotion, which is just how it goes, and we're excited about that. All right, anything else? All right, well, happy Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate. I'll see you inside of the Natural Living Club very shortly. If you are a member, if you're not, please join us. We have a lot of fun. There's a lot of love, as you can tell, over inside of the Natural Living Club. Just click the link, and it's either $3 a month or $24 a year. And again, it's well worth it. And yeah, I'm excited to see where your aromatherapy journey takes you. And I'm excited to see what different aromatherapy products you're drawn to this week. All right, everyone, happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.